4 days ago, one of my absolute worst nightmares happened. My Corvette ZR1 video posted at the wrong time. It was a mistake, I fully own up to it, but I want to do a video explaining what happened. It was absolutely not deliberate, it was not malicious, it was a mistake, but a mistake is still a mistake. So if you're not familiar with how embargoes work, you get to see something early on, in this case, a vehicle, right? You agree that you will not share anything, you will not share photos, videos, talk about it. In exchange, you get to see this car early on. In this case, it was the ZR1 about a month ago, back in June. So excited, oh my gosh. When I got the email inviting me to see the new ZR1, I'd been waiting. I responded to that email in under 30 seconds. Yes, absolutely agree, I cannot wait to see this car. As many of you know, I've got my Z06, absolutely love that car. But you agree to not see it and you get to do all the content, right? Because it takes time to capture the content and then we have to edit the videos, the photos, maybe people to write articles and so forth. So that's how embargoes work, and then it's at a time, at this moment in time. In this instance, it was 7:30 p.m. on July 25th, Eastern Standard Time. Everything is allowed to go live, and that makes it fair and even across all the different outlets, whether you're on a magazine, whether you're a YouTuber, a TikToker, whatever it happens to be. So yeah, I got to see the ZR1 early on. I captured my videos, took my photos and everything. So excited talking to the team and everything, learning about the car. What happened after that was I went through my normal processing, right? So I had 2 videos filmed. I had a short form vertical video for Reels, YouTube Shorts and so forth. I took a bunch of pictures, gonna write up a quick post and everything. I need to put together thumbnails, all of that, captions, everything, titles. So I did all of that in advance because the reveal date for the C8ZR1 coincided with a vacation I booked a while ago. I was taking my girlfriend on a vacation to celebrate with her. She had just got a new job, super proud of her, and we're taking a break away from everything. I didn't bring my camera gear, it was gonna work. I hadn't taken a proper vacation in a while. But that means I needed to process everything in advance. And I had other trips booked. So I was in California for a week filming out there. We came, go to Miami, go on a cruise for a week. I knew I was gonna be on a ship in the middle of the ocean. Probably not the best of Wi-Fi. I wanted to get everything prepped in advance. So I got all of my videos edited. I got everything scheduled. I had a whole checklist of content that I was going to push out when the embargo lifted, and I had a cadence for after that, right? I'd start with the main post and then follow up with a couple different ones and just kind of ride that wave of excitement as we would get with the reveal of such an utterly insane vehicle. So the main one is my YouTube video, and YouTube has a scheduling process, right? So you can upload a video private and then you can manually set it to go live. You can do a premiere, but there is something you can schedule it. And I've used it dozens of times before. And this is why it's one of my worst nightmares, right? Breaking an embargo, absolute worst thing. It harms the brand, it breaks trust, and this business is very much dependent upon trust, and I am very aware of that. So every time I've used a scheduling feature, usually because it's a weird time, or maybe I knew I'd be out filming when it went live, so I wouldn't have maybe consistent internet access. So I would go double check, I'm in the right time zone, the right date, the right time, triple, quadruple, quintuple check, all of it. And I've done it before, and then when the time hits, YouTube automatically schedules the video and it goes live along with everybody else's stuff. In this case, I was like, all right, I can do it again. I'm gonna schedule the first video on the 25th and the next video on the next day. I checked time zone because I had just been in California, made sure my computer was in the correct time zone, Eastern Standard Time, double checked the embargo date, Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m., so forth, all these different things. So I had everything scheduled, good to go. We're on the cruise, relaxing, my first time ever taking a cruise, having a blast, right? Spending quality time with one of my best friends, his wife, and my girlfriend. And then the morning of the embargo lift, I'm excited, right? I go to sleep, tomorrow I get to share everything about the ZR1, this is so cool. And we were gonna wake up early to go to the gym, get a workout in before, I think we were heading to Key West that day or something. And set an alarm for 8 o'clock. I wake up at 8 to a couple texts and panic, immediately panic set in. Something, it had gone wrong, right? My video had gone live at 7:30 a.m. on that day instead of 7:30 p.m. A mistake, a.m. instead of p.m. When you scroll through the little YouTube thing, right, you can go through all the times. It's like a half-hour increment type of thing, and you can pick whatever time of the day, and I guess I just picked the wrong time. Obviously, if I was trying to be malicious, right, and post something early and leak it on purpose, but why pick 12 hours ahead, right? You pick another random time or whatever. And it was literally a 12-hour mistake. And I woke up at 8:03 or whatever it was after my alarms are going off and immediately see that and go, oh my gosh, launch YouTube Studio, wait for it to load, and immediately see, yeah, it's live. And that moment, your heart just drops. And then the panic, right? It was immediately set the video to private, and then cleaning it up. Damage control, essentially, right? Got text from members of the Chevrolet team, obviously, other friends, everybody's seen it, and I am just trying to do everything I can. And we know what the internet is like in social media. When something goes out, it's wildfire, right? It's scattering everywhere. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, the world is ending, and just doing everything I possibly can, from messaging people, begging them to take down screenshots or posts and videos, and filing copyright claims because people have taken the video. This is all on mediocre cruise ship Wi-Fi and so forth. Phone calls and people texting me. And yeah, it was a 4-hour nightmare, and only ended, I guess, because we had something scheduled. I'm like, I'm gonna do everything I can. I've spoken to people, my stuff is out. And yeah, it was terrible. Fully own up to it, right? Nobody else did anything wrong. I didn't do it on purpose, but it happened, right? So it was on me. Another outlet, I think also there was something you guys saw posted that was not me, the press photo. I never actually got those press photos, right? I was like, whoa, look, those are actual real photos. It's just the ones that I had taken. So that whole separate issue doesn't really matter in this instance. But that is, in a nutshell, what happened. It was a mistake. Lessons learned. I will absolutely never, ever use the schedule feature ever again. I do it when I have normal videos uploaded. I usually upload at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Central when I was in Chicago, for just my regular day-to-day reviews when there's no embargo, right? Because it's nice to be able to get ahead and edit the videos, upload them, you schedule them. Everything is set from the title, the thumbnail, the description, the ad placements, and so forth, the playlist. Everything is all good to go. So I know, all right, tomorrow on Monday, my video is ready to go. I can focus on the next things. I've checked that one off the list. So those are regular run-of-the-mill ones. Now, obviously, I probably won't be using that for even those, but definitely not anything sensitive embargo. And I double, triple, quadruple check. And usually, I just shocked. Yeah, it's not good. The worst possible thing. In the moment when I was dealing with it, well, it was nice. Some people reached out, right? They said they saw it. Some of the other YouTube car creators that I've known for many years, James, Throttle House, Tedward, Miles, Cars with Miles. I got texts and they were like, hey, how are you doing? I saw what happened. Just don't beat yourself up too much. Mistakes happen, like so forth, right? And it doesn't, in a moment, like obviously it's meaning well, it's very hard to feel better or feel consoled because like you're like, oh my gosh, have I just ruined everything? End of the world type of thing. But that was really nice. So thank you to everybody who did reach out. It was very much appreciated. Yeah, that was not a good time. Apologies to everybody, the Chevy team for sure, the Corvette team. I mean, it's an amazing car. I was giddy with excitement after I got to see it. I drove the Z06 there, sitting there thinking, oh, it's probably 850 horsepower, and mind blown hearing about it, getting to see it in person. Literally one of probably the best, most amazing opportunities, experiences I've had in my time doing car YouTube stuff, right? Getting to see that kind of car early on was just absolutely phenomenal, and it ended up getting ruined, right? So right now, I mean, going forward, yes, I saw the comments. Oh, people are angry. Obviously, yeah, you guys are entitled to be angry. A mistake was made, and I own up to it, right? It's now just living with the consequences. It happened. There's nothing I can change going back into the past. I'm doing this video just to try to explain, bring some clarity to the situation, obviously address the fact that it was not on purpose. I swear, I cannot emphasize that enough. There is no way that I would even contemplate something like that, right? People who know me, know my character, like that is the most important thing, right? If you don't have integrity, if you don't have your value, right? You have nothing. So yeah, so living with the consequences going forward, repairing bridges and so forth. I still have some more content. I have a vlog that I filmed that I didn't post. I just put that on pause too. I will post it afterwards because it was fun. It was taking the Z06 much more casual, getting to check out the car. So I will post that afterwards. The ZR1 doesn't take away from how amazing of an accomplishment the ZR1 is. With over 1,000 horsepower with a twin turbo V8 that's still flat plane crank, from a production car, right? I just think back to when the Bugatti Veyron came out, 1,000 horsepower. That's still, today's day and age, hypercar power numbers. It's just unfathomable. Crazy, crazy, crazy car. It's going to be just absolutely immense. But yeah, that's what happened. In summary, tried to plan everything in advance. I had the whole big list of all the pieces of content I was gonna post, like on my phone, right? I had all the captions written up for my reels and shorts, the bullet points talking about top speed of over 250 miles an hour, the horsepower number. I had my Instagram, Facebook posts for the static ones. I edited all the photos, got those ready to go. I had my YouTube videos, I had 2 of those, everything lined up, checklist. And the plan was go live, right? It goes out 7:30 p.m. I knew I was going to be at dinner probably, and I just step aside and do all those things on my phone, and then go back and properly focus on enjoying vacation, because I've always struggled on being present, right? My girlfriend probably attests, you're on your phone too much. You need to pay more attention. And I need to work on that, right? So the plan was like, put the phone away. I need to do this little bit of work, please, but I've prepped everything in advance. So yeah, that got a little bit derailed. It was worse because it was on a vacation on a cruise ship. But anyways. So that's what happened. We'll see going forward. I'm obviously still going to keep doing what I can do, and more videos to come, but there's the explanation video. I'll be responding to comments below once the video goes live. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support over the years, many, many years.